Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So for my little fellow Kmart addicts, I have a little Kmart haul today and I'm just going to be showing you a couple of things. I actually bought these all online because the last time I went into store it was sadly really understocked, so I thought I might get some things delivered instead. I don't know if you guys are kind of facing the same problems, but I genuinely think online shopping is just so popular now that a lot of the stores are just sending out most of their stock and then it's just not getting filled back on the shelves. So thought I would just do that to avoid disappointment of going in there and not being able to get what I needed. But I've got a little box of items next to me, so I'm going to show you through all of these now. So super quick reminder, if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of home-based and lifestyle kind of content, so if you're an interior decor kind of lover, then definitely hit that subscribe button down below. So if you've been following along with a couple of the little changes I'm making around my space, I'm going with a little bit more of a modern aesthetic at the moment, and for me that definitely represents those minimal sort of accents of black and white with some planting and little pops of color throughout. So that's kind of been the plan, to modernize my space a little bit, and to go with that I have been trying to source a bunch of little home decor items that are kind of in those two neutral tones. So this one was a definite standout for me. So this is called the Black Geode Candle, and this was literally $10. It's a very large 3-wicked kind of candle, and this flavor is a flavor. The scent is patchouli fragrance, so it absolutely smells gorgeous. Now, it didn't come with like a lid or a top or anything, if that's something you kind of like in your candles, but I think this looks absolutely beautiful, so I was really happy with that one. The next item I picked up is this Black Geo Reed diffuser, and that is to match in with the candles. So I really loved this one. It's a very slim, beautiful bottle with a gold lid on top, and then it obviously comes with the little sticks that you put in there. So fragrance of this one is lavender, and I just think this will be a really beautiful addition to my little coffee table and a few different pieces of decor that I'm trying to collect on there. So now I've got this cute little pair to go together, and this was I think about $6, so it was really inexpensive as well. And from memory, they also had a larger version of this, so if your space is a little bit bigger than mine, you might want to opt for that one instead. Next item I grabbed is just a super affordable and easy little upgrade for my bedding, and this is because I've talked on here a little bit about going on a skin journey and trying to heal some hormonal kind of breakouts and things like that. So I did kind of holistically look at anything in my life that kind of could have been affecting that, whether it was food, skincare, environmental factors, general mindset things like stress, but also my bedding. And I have a set of silk pillowcases on there at the moment, which is lovely, but in terms of how frequently bedding gets washed versus how often I would personally like my skin to be sort of touching a surface, I just thought it would be a great idea to pick up a spare set of pillowcases. So I got these. They are the cotton sateen 2 standard pillowcases, 400 thread count, just in the color white, and this was only $12 for a 2-pack. So I thought that would be really great just to have a spare set so I can change them out a little bit more frequently in between washing my bedding. The next few items are a couple of fitness related things. So I wanted to upgrade my sort of home workout things for whenever I can't be bothered going to the gym, or if I just want to have a little bit of a stretch and things here. So I am loving the new Cork range at Kmart. I have been waiting for someone to come out with an affordable version of a sort of yoga mat and things like this for a really long time, because some of the other brands are very, very expensive if you're into that aesthetic. So first things first, I got myself a Cork yoga block. So this is really good for stretching and also for doing the exercises themselves. So this is what it looks like. It's just a cute little Cork yoga block, and I'll definitely recommend getting this for anyone who's getting into stretching or yoga, because it can really help support you for a number of stretches. But I also take this to the gym because it's more solid than the foam ones that my gym has, and sometimes I actually use this underfoot for doing elevated lunges and things like that as well. So really handy tool if you are someone who works out and maybe you want to take that along to your little 24-hour gym. The next thing that's a little bit fitness related that I got is a new foam roller, because, well, actually it's a cork roller, and that's because because my old foam roller was a little bit brutal. It had like a lot of those kind of spiky bits on it, and I get that that's probably the best in terms of like some sort of self-remedial massage, but to be honest, it put me off using it because it was quite painful. So I ended up just swapping it out for this gorgeous little Cork foam roller instead. So this is 30 centimeters by 10, so it's probably a little bit less in diameter than like maybe a traditional larger foam roller, but this is just going to be absolutely perfect because it's a uniform surface, so I don't have to worry about spiking myself in the back or in the leg anymore, and that's basically just how you use it. You just kind of pop it under your body. So you could definitely look up some tutorials on YouTube on how to use this, but I think this looks so aesthetic as well, so it's not even something that I would have to hide away in my cupboard either. So the last little Cork related fitness item is of course the yoga mat. So this is the little Cork yoga mat. I think this was maybe $20. So it's 4 mil in thickness, 1.8 long and 61 centimeters wide. So pretty standard fitness mat size, and it just kind of looks like this all rolled up. So I'll have to report back on how this is to actually use it in terms of if it lays flat on the ground, because sometimes I find that to be a little bit of an issue with mats, but I think having the Cork top, it'll be really great. You'll just need to keep your cats away from them if you have one, because they will absolutely claw this to shreds. So just be a little bit careful if you're leaving it laying around, but I'm super excited to have that as well. The last item that I picked up is actually the basket that all of these were sitting in, and that's a new laundry basket for me because my laundry basket I have is the old grey Kmart one. Some of you guys might even have that. It was pretty like classic and I feel like everybody had them, but it's got these 4 little wooden dowels in the corner and it just keeps collapsing and falling down when it's overfilled with my clothes. So I wanted something more rigid and solid instead. So I ended up swapping it out for this linen basket. I'm gonna have to stand up to be able to show you, but basically it looks like this, and it's kind of lined on the inside. I think it might actually be made of cardboard because it's pretty lightweight, and it's got these cute little tan leather handles on either side, which again is really handy for lifting it up and down off the top of my washing machine where it lives. So it's quite deep as well and a little bit tapered on the sides. So that is going to be my new laundry basket, which I am super excited about because I have been wanting to get rid of the other one for weeks and weeks, and I just couldn't find anything that I liked. So that is everything that I picked up from Kmart. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.